or not win it, but oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh man.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that?
What they look like?
I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't geeks, too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'm a running back.
Who they playing the Texans? Texans ain't bad.
Friday payday, running back. Run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back.
Jadavian Clowney. Well, like the guy said today, I heard him say on ESPN, made a lot of sense. He said Clowney was a luxury. He said they needed Tunsil. Like, Clowney was a luxury, so they actually got better, if it makes sense, as a team, losing Clowney. Because they said that Deshaun Watson took more hits by a quarterback last year than anybody in the league.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the New York Giants. This one taken from the 7th. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's see. I know what you call it, getting his debut. So let's see if we can stop him. Respect on me.
Ready. Check. 59. In your face.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards.
Why Jalen Smith took the outside? I don't know.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
61, matchbox, light.
Throwing Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught.
Ain't no way that man ran past
and he will take it
that.
on in for a giant touchdown.
Ain't no way this man ran past this. Ain't no way this man ran past a Woozier with 89 speed. That is crazy.
First here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now.
Bad.
2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because
they let this man with 89 speed run past these
dudes. A little bit of a jab. The second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed.
That's hilarious.
1-2, end zone.
All right, well, I guess we got to figure it out from here. Jesus. Yeah, man, Dez ain't no joke, huh? He running past people. He like
out of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Right.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Well, the spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway.
Who needs a penalty?
Now all of a sudden, niggas just crossed the line.
Working effort anyway. First down.
Now all of a sudden they across the line halfway.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
What we got?
Pollard going to try the right side. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Cover 3 all game. You gonna stay in that cover? You gonna stay in that cover 4 drop all game?
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Let's get it.
That is hilarious. Man, so stupid.
Hey, here I come. 47. Here I come. Under. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. They run here with Gordon. And
get upfield, Gordon. My fault.
And into Giant territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch that end, tight end right.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Prescott on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
That's the kind of stuff I'm having to deal with.
And you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Check 4.
Here we go, 46. Kill. 26.
Now Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Strip that ball. There we go, kill. Switch, hey. Truck. 91 is the mic. Mike, 26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
What in the world?
This ball's tipped and intercepted. TJ Green with a pick. And the return goes up
catch the
to
ball,
his own 17-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there.
I'm trying to figure out why in the world he's not. Man, that is so stupid. That dude wide open.
By throwing an interception, they put their defense in a really tough spot.
Dak Prescott suck.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road.
Ain't no way they got Dez Bryant running past people, man.
Getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game.
Beyond belief.
Well, We see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. Recon, 152 fighter.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
That's the way to go.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
That's what we're doing. We're going to see.
Hey, over. Yep. Check. Mike, check. 5.
Now Jones.
You ain't got all that time.
Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely open, but you ain't got all that time.
He was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now Austin. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive.
That man would not come back inbounds and just scoop the ball up, man. He did everything but what I needed him to do.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon.
You better not get caught. Don't get caught, Melvin.
Goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, Cowboys. Melvin Gordon taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle.
Come on.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Switch. Mike 5-9. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down.
If you're going to get a flag, you might as well.
And they might very well accept the snap there. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take
I'm trying to figure out why that even happened.
What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Watch the shit.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And an alley to run. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Now that one was my
16
fault.
yards.
That was terrible. He should have.
A gain of 16 yards.
I'm glad somebody was there to stop him. Look at Heath saw himself out there. At least he slowed him down, though. He slowed him down.
7-7, our score after one. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Check it back, check it back. 6-6, pull it high. Let's go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
All right, field goal.
Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop.
He happened to be there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, echo. Get that quarterback D-line. Get that quarterback D-line.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Go. Pick up the ball. Mike's back. Get it.
On 1st down, Jones.
I'm trying to figure out why we can't get to this guy, man. Why in the world this is happening, man?
It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Hey, lock it.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Woo, I was coming with the hit stick. I was trying to make him put it on. I was seeing his Wagner was going to make him put it on the ground.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some
he got
of the
a good
slack.
agility.
Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. 59 Mike. Check, 59. Yeah, let's get set. Go.
Looking to throw. Jones buying time to his left. It's brought in left side by Tate. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Get that ball. Get that ball. You won't take
Pilot, 64, look at me, zipper.
They'll run with Barkley, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Stage situation.
Hey, box truck. Hey.
Lots 59.
Yeah.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Hey, Delta.
Check. 59.
Hey.
59 is Mike. 59
Fire.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Oh, come
He's
on!
able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Rosas' kick is good. Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is. And was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench
Get out of it!
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. This is Gordon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you that Prescott.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones.
Oh, what in the
Going to
world?
be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
Why
But
is
it's
that
3rd
dude?
down.
Awuzie getting
Help me
his
out, partner. Was that
torched.
incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
Check, 59.
I'm coming.
Check, 59.
Now Jones on third down.
All off.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Give them a chance to return it.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to
ain't supposed to happen at all. I'm trying to figure out how he's not holding on to a block.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
We're supposed to be running off to the races.
Let's go, defense.
Hey, kill.
Here we go. 91 is the mic. Too low.
Go, get out there. 26.
Throwing on second down. Prescott over the middle, hits Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Check me out.
Hey, kill. 47, 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Oh, my God.
Fires one incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin.
Awful,
That'll bring up
man.
second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
See what you got.
Prescott now. Sets up the screen to Gordon. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Stupid.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Move. 3 down. 3 down.
Under. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
They don't want me to be
And
great.
4th down now coming up.
Stupid, man.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Of course, the door for Monter was
Hey,
open.
man, I'm getting so much lag on this side. I ain't even know where to stop. The thing stopped it. I was just trying to, man, I was just hoping the thing stopped somewhere in between the,
Make 2
that
game-winning
thing
field
lagging
goals
so
last
bad
season
over here.
against Detroit and in Atlanta.
That is hilarious. I may have to get off for real.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And Rosas puts this one through. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Slam, slam, slam. We're going to 54. Right in. 26.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Prescott, left side here, taken in by Metcalf. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick back in 2016, started all 48 games in his first 3 years in the NFL, and now making start number 49 to kick off 2019.
Check, check. Here we go, 47. Fresno.
A first down throw for Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Here we go. 65, 65, 65.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be second and 12.
At the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Wide in. Watch the run. Watch the run. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. Undercross. Undercross.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Kill.
Here's Pollard again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Extra point by Mara, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, New York.
Set, ready, 8, read. Jump, 61, matchbox, lights.
Jam.
49, check 49. Let go.
A first down carry for Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
Let's set it.
Now.
Let's set a tone.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Jones steps away to his left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Hey, shoot.
Rap.
Go.
Mike's 59. You.
Fight.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
59's Mike. Check. 59.
Hey, defense, let's go.
They're going to try and throw. And Tate's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. You know, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. 70, Indy.
Watch the run.
Ball.
Check. 59. All day, play. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Malik Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Let's go one more. 91 is the mic. I got you.
On 2nd down, Pollard. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Big stop. Let's go.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go. 60 or. Don't get nervous. Hey, orbit. Go.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Here we go.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Here we go. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Mike's about 9. Yep. Check. Mike's 50.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Mike 91. Ready? Check 31. Check 31. Check 9. Check 9.
Gun.
On first down, Pollard. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Check. Mike 91. Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. 91 is the Mike.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line. Check 26.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Mike 91. Woo! Shit.
They'll run on first down. Pollard, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Jones now to throw again. Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now Jones on third down. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the field goal means we're back to a 1-score game, but with no timeouts left, I think this has to be an onside kick.
I like your analysis there, partner. I think you're right. You need the ball back. That's probably your only avenue.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off.
I could just see some nonsense about to happen just then.
Really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets
I
them
sure
to
about to try
1-0.
to throw it over top to Metcalf.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play
that
as
X-Factor
much.
make a difference.
Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
I'm saying, when you had X Factor, I couldn't stop him. It didn't matter what the
So for Dallas, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0.
I don't want to run the ball. That ain't what I want to do. I want to pass. I want to throw the ball in the air, man. Ridiculous. Stupid, man. Hey, if it wasn't for Dez, you wouldn't even score. That Woozy can't even cover that dude, man. I can't believe that bullshit. I ain't never seen such, man. Woozy, what else? I need to do it.
All my records go hard, it's a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Did to hear with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like move the chains, I'm about to
got 100 XP boost for the defensive line for the job on Saquon.
You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game.
Oh man, you don't like my old line, man? Sideways, sure can. I don't even have to prepare to look at it. When he bought, when he